crowd if you answer. Midnight, me turning a monster. Believe me, baby, me no boy, me a phantom. In my soul, me ever anger. You ever see a big man throw one tantrum?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with Liam Choy. So Liam, you're 2-0 in RABZ. In your last RABZ outing, it was a very dominant performance. You know, you got a vicious knockout 16 seconds into the first round. Do you predict a similar outcome when you faced Heaven Greenidge?
Well, you never really know how fights go, but I've been training hard, and I hope my opponent is training very hard as well. So I would like to think that it's either going to be first round or last round. We'll see.
All right, so you're more going with what history has shown, you know, just a early knockout.
Yeah.
So, you know, this time we're doing something a little bit different. We're hosting RABZ at the world famous ZEN. Does this increase in crowd make you more nervous or more excited to fight? Because, you know, it's been shown that you're the type of fighter to feed off of the crowd's energy.
No, not really. When I go into the ring, I don't really hear anything, right? So the crowd's energy is only before and after the fact, right? When the fight starts, I don't care. It's just go.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so you just kind of really zone in once the fight starts. So you don't hear the chants, nothing. It's just completely.
My coach and that was it.
Okay, so just completely locked in. I mean, that's interesting because a lot of fighters seem to get cold feet when they jump in. So for that, do you feel that's like an advantage for you?
No. What I like is when I try to give my opponent like space for the first 20 seconds of the match to see what they'll do. But if they won't make the first move, then I will.
Gotcha. So you do leave some room to like test out what they're gonna do.
Right, I like to see what the opponent's style is before I even attempt anything.
So at our last event, we saw our first champion in LaShawn Marino. Could you see yourself fighting for the heavyweight belt in the future? And if you were, who would be your fighter of choice?
Well, I would personally, if I was fighting for the belt of the heavyweight division, I would either have to say it would have to be either Kiefer or Yuri, because those are really the only two fighters I've seen in RABZ, except for maybe Rodolfo, that really put out a really good performance in the heavyweight division so far. So that's only really two people I'd want to fight the belt for, you know. I would say those are the only two fights I would really say I'd have to lock down and put down some like proper effort into preparing for.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, it would be an easy fight and no one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you are looking for the challenge, but you have fought Kiefer before, right?
Yeah. And that fight, I was still kind of green, so the pressure he was coming with, I wasn't really prepared for. But now I've kind of evolved my style to be able to handle that sort of pressure. So I would say if it came down to us fighting again, I would be a bit more prepared and it would be a bit more evenly matched, or I might even outclass him, you know.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Okay, so just in general, you feel like you've really risen up since then. If you had a prediction for that fight, what would you say?
I would say the first round would be action, and coming down to either the late part of the second or the third, that's when you would really see any big outcomes for that fight, right? You still can't say for sure, you know?
All right. So I love to hear it. I love that, you know, you're still grounded with your current opponent and you're looking towards the future.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Liam, always nice talking to you and best of luck in your fight against Heaven.